unmute it right now.
Unmute. Just.
Unmute just a test, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Does it
can
sound
hear.
good? Well, let's try putting it back
We're
here.
good. We're 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 good. I just hope I don't get. All right. Oh Jesus, bro. Look at it.
Just going right for it.
We're going right for it. All right, folks. Welcome to Eclipse. That's Eclipse, and we're actually gonna go ahead and get right into it. Doubles, loser side top 8.
That's right, and I believe this is actually like the first commentated block that we're doing for our event today. If that's right.
That is probably for the first commentary block event. And,
they may or may not have comms going already for rivals, if I'm not mistaken, and or melee also. But when it comes to ultimate, this is going to be the first of many great blocks of commentary to come. I'm Taco Waffle. I'm here.
I'm here with Pyro.
That's right. Pyro's going to be joining us here today to help us through our first losers match side of top 8.
Absolutely.
For doubles this
and it's a spicy one. We got the team of Colorado, Kronos, and Shu against some of AC's finest, Okios and Stockholm 16.
That's right. Two very great Arizona players. Some pretty popular ones too. Running the Ness and the Lucas picks respectively here, and running them very well, as they always do. I find it funny too to see, like, sometimes every now and then you'll see some players like changing characters, despite, like, you know, like maybe they're like a Wolf player in singles, but maybe they'll switch up to like a completely different character pick in doubles. But now, man,
not here. Shu obviously bringing out ZSS. We may see Mario if this goes the other way, not in their favor. But what's also crazy about doubles is, like, you'll get combinations of very interesting characters. Like right here, like Ness and Lucas. I'm like, okay, I can see why these two team up. Snake and ZSS, very interesting double, but like. There's other teams that like are crazy. Like we got Base Mage and MLZ. That's Jigglypuff and Duck Hunt.
Yeah, that's a wild combo.
That's a wild combo indeed.
Because it's like two characters that do like very different things, but just kind of watching them like playing in tandem together is very interesting to watch too.
Absolutely.
But I mean, this is still a really good team from Okios and from Stockholm 16, because I mean they're essentially two characters that are accomplishing the same thing.
Absolutely.
But sometimes, you know, just trying to keep track of, like, you know, which neutral are you facing between the two characters is trouble enough as it is.
Absolutely. Both teams losing stock already. Ooh, that up tilt.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And a trade on both ends of the teams there too.
Absolutely. And now we're kind of evenish. No, as I say that, Stockholm loses his stock, and he's on his last legs here.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a very tough first game here potentially, but yeah, I mean, still like very early percentages on both of the ends of the blue team here. There goes Shu going in for a forward throw to get a little bit of spacing.
Good spacing there from Shu. Good teamwork from Shu and Kronos. These two, yeah, they live in the same place, so of course, and they've been to a lot of places, including but that was good though, because that also shortens Ness's recovery, and that costs over some stock.
It does.
Absolutely.
And, you know, we're still going to have Shu, you know, going into the last stock pretty fresh here. Just going to have to, like, learn to take a little bit of care of his teammate, you know?
Yeah.
So that way we don't lose him a little bit too early on, because it could end up being a very close game very quickly here.
Absolutely. Ooh, good work there from Stockholm. Came Kronos away, but
look at that, two jab streams in a row for the both of them?
Absolutely.
That's kind of wild.
That's very wild. It looks like both Shu and Kronos are doing a really good job of keeping their opponent at bay. Oh, the sticky.
They're going for a play, yeah. And they got it. Wow. First try, too. That's the first time we saw that, and they got it in the first try.
I was going to say, I'm like, Shu knew what the task was. The second she saw that sticky on her, like, all right, let's go hit my opponent. Kaboom.
That is dangerous, man.
That's a dangerous scenario.
I think there was like a broken team, like, at least for a launch when it comes to doubles. I think it was like Pichu and Snake.
A brawl?
No. At the launch of Ultimate.
At the launch of Ultimate?
And I'm pretty sure it's just because of how fast Pichu can move.
And,
you know?
And, like, yeah, Pichu at the beginning of Ultimate was crazy. I was going to say, if you were saying brawl, I'm like, no, there was like a Meta Knight Snake thing where, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, that was its own thing right there.
That was its own thing, and everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was a totally separate thing.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, here we are going. Here we are going to game 2, back to PS2. we're probably going to be seeing a lot of PS2, especially here in doubles. It just seems like not a whole lot of people are willing to, go to a different stage. Maybe,
I mean, it's definitely that way in singles too, I would say.
yeah, definitely. Like, just risk a disadvantage, at least in terms of character position for the partner. And honestly, it's just like more balanced for everyone. Like, everyone's just agreeing, like, this is easily the most balanced stage. No gimmicks or anything, really.
Yeah, no real gimmicks there.
Absolutely. Stockholm and Oak gets off to a pretty strong start here. Unfortunately, Shu and Kronos are easily able to find their way back to the stage. Ooh.
Awesome start.
Tough start for Shu. Ended up killing her own teammate. And Stockholm and Ilkis are actually looking pretty good here. Both sub 70%. Shu already close to losing her first stock.
And there we go. Excellent backer from Okios. Going to be bringing Shu down to the second stock as well.
Absolutely. Now they both have a lead, and they could play a lot more carefully than they normally do, or even a little more aggro, should they wish. Ooh, Sakam's getting a little too aggro on that shield there for CSS, and that's something you don't really want to do here. Ooh.
Shu definitely went in deep for that, going for the ledge to avoid the up smash from Sokka. Sokka going to be making a little bit of an aggressive landing there. Shu makes an excellent response there with an up tilt too to send him back up.
Absolutely. Shu and Kronos taking center stage again. They need to find a way to get themselves back in the game.
Wow.
Ooh.
I honestly think either one would have done it there.
Absolutely.
Between the ZSS up B and just a straight up tilt.
Absolutely, because if he decided to get up, he would have just gotten hit by the tip of that up B, and then, well, he's probably dead anyways. Because I'm pretty sure that was over above 160, and when that presents there with Snake with down throw, that's pretty much that's easily a true combo.
Easily, I would say.
Absolutely. Alright, Shu and Kronos slowly climbing back into this. See what they can do here. However, Stockholm and Okios, they have pretty good control of the stage right now. They just need to maintain that momentum. Stockholm going off stage. It's going to come.
Wow, yeah, big time.
Absolutely missed tech and that down B. Really costly early kill for Stockholm.
Here we are, another stock down here for Snake as well.
Absolutely. All right, well, Stockholm and Okios, or no, Shu and Kronos have finally found a way to get themselves back into this. That early stock from Stockholm really is going to hurt in the long run. However, both staying near the edge. They both have really strong back throws. I think that's what they're looking for from Shu. Maybe get an easy back throw kill.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. Look at that. PK Thunder gets interrupted by Shu being off stage.
Absolutely.
Here's Kronos trying to get to work with some C2 as well.
Absolutely. Shu playing really smart off stage, running into the PK Thunder just so her opponent has no chance to recover. But that C4 unfortunately going to blow her up. And now each team is on their last stock for each member.
Here it is. This could be end of the run potentially here. There we go.
Up B, that's going to kill Stockholm. And now Otos is on his own. That might be, and it is.
That was quite the toss-up.
That was quite the toss-up there. Shu and Kronos coming back after an early rough start in this game. And, hey, they were able to bring it back quite nicely.
That's right. And we do have, I think it's set up to where all of top 8 is going to be best of 5, right?
Absolutely. So, not quite done. Stockholm and Okios not quite done yet, but they definitely need to find something to keep their momentum going here in this match.
Right. I will point out though, is that like some of the plays from Shu, like especially in the second game, they felt like they were like kind of, I don't mean it in like a demeaning way, but they were kind of like obvious plays. But they're just like plays that like you just wouldn't really get away with doing, like if it was like on a 1v1 and like all the attention is on like one person, you know?
Absolutely.
But like sometimes when it's just, doubles being chaotic as it is, you could just get away with some stuff like just running off and just absorbing PK Thunder like that.
Absolutely.
Normally Okios wouldn't allow that, but
Okios would be very cautious from doubles. You have to take care of a lot more things around you. You have to be aware of your teammate that you may hit. Ooh. Speaking of teammate, Stockholm's teammate's already down. Stockholm. Ooh, might be a good reversal here.
That was really good.
That was a really good reversal from Stockholm.
Awesome play there from Stockholm, and that's honestly the kind of momentum that we have to go into with this game here, because it could potentially be their last. So we got to see if they can just retain that momentum, keep the energy going throughout this game, because they're kind of on fire, especially on Stockholm 16's end, playing a good balance of like being aggressive but knowing not to overextend, because there's a whole other opponent to account for,
Exactly. They're playing really smart, really aggro. Unfortunately, that aggro part might be a bit of an issue there, especially now. Sakam off stage. Okio's going off stage too, trying to save his teammate. Unfortunately, that's not going to work out. Ooh, good check kicks there from Kronos.
Excellent catch from Kronos.
Absolutely. Shu now off stage. She's in a really rough spot. However, her teammate coming to her rescue and rescuing her pretty efficiently. Oh, whoa!
Wow.
Watch that DI there, Kronos. That downer I don't think should have killed.
No, what I will point out though is that like Kronos was actually like locking Saku's position by like using the multi-hit down air, but then
Oh no,
that's a sad SD. Yeah, that's a sad SD.
Sad.
I was gonna say that Shu was actually able to get himself into where he could actually land the down B at the same time. So, because like with team attack on, you wouldn't think something like that would work, but
Absolutely.
if you're like just I guess that cracked at spacing stuff, shoot, you'd probably get away with anything.
Back throw, not gonna kill Kronos right yet. Snake, pretty decently heavy. Heavy. Oh no, that down there.
Oh, just
wow.
barely graces it. Yeah.
Just bounces them off. Kronos and Shu were doing a really good job right there, just keeping both of their opponents off stage.
I would say so.
Oh no, Shu once again.
Has to resort to the share stock, and we got Kronos going down on the last stock, so it is going to be a 2v1.
And
Thankfully, between the two characters, though, we definitely got like the more mobile character that can,
absolutely.
at least keep both of these players on their toes.
And Okios with an extra stock can take complete advantage of that. And
Oh, for sure.
Shao Sokka moves his stock before, if he ever does, then hey, you can be able to bring this back into a 2v1. Because right now, Shu in a really bad position. Oh, that back.
That was tight.
And Sokka's not going to make it back. It's a 1v1, and Shu's at a really low percent.
It's just super even this last stock, too.
It's last stock too. She's bringing this back really well. In 1v1 situation, you have to be a lot more cautious, especially with who that opponent is. However, Okio's handling the task very well so far.
There we go. Excellent setup, too. I see another forward air. One more forward air up to 50.
He doesn't have a jump.
Oh
my God!
That is such a wild response.
She went all of it, and she snatched defeat from the jaws of victory.
Oh, God, man.
Oh, my God.
That is wild.
That was wild. And the reaction from Shu right in front of me, she wanted it. Oh, she wanted it bad.
Man, that was like, that would have been such a clean finish to the entire set, but hey, I mean, Okios insisted.
Or no, she wanted to go for the style. She wanted to let her opponents know, hey, I was not afraid to bring this back.
No, she was not afraid. I'll give her that.
Yeah. No.
I never doubted that for a second, and
Absolutely.
honestly, that just reaffirms it.
I was just saying, I'm like, that got my respect.
That got my respect too.
I was just saying, respectful. I'm like, she lost the game, but she won the war.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. All right, well, game 4, we're once again back on PS2, and Shu Kronos maybe looking to actually put the hole in the wrench in this season.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, it definitely looks like they got a good shot at doing so still. I wouldn't imagine they've like lost too much of their, their tempo going in from that last game.
Absolutely, but they're definitely playing with momentum right now. I'm sure Shu probably wants that one back, but maybe she'll go for it again.
Maybe she'll go for it again. Maybe we'll get a different ending this time.
Absolutely. Maybe we'll get a different ending, but also with this a recent soccer multi-twin, this could shift the momentum in their favor. Will it? Right now, not looking a little favorish, especially considering how often these guys have been in disadvantage so far.
Right.
But ooh.
There we go. Excellent stuff from Okios.
Ooh, really good.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's a back throw C4.
That was awesome.
Absolutely. You have to be really careful. Oh
there
my God,
again, bro.
Kronos got another sticky.
Yes,
Man.
2 stickies in a row.
Absolutely. You can't hold your shield against Snake and stand still, because that, especially if you're at good percent. Because right now, you get sticky. That's an easy grab, a C4 or just a normal C4, and that's it.
Yeah, I feel like in situations like that, it's like, bro, Snake is such a cool teammate to have. But then if that C4 backfires, he could be like one of the scariest teammates to ever really have to be working with. You know what I mean?
Indeed, but
that C4 alone is just like cause for that.
Kronos and Shu though, looking really good so far. Shu's hanging on to the first stock for dear life. Oka's trying really hard to get rid of it. Is he gonna get it here? No, he's not. That C4 actually gonna put Shu back in a good position.
a pretty clean position here, but let's see how things are looking now that Shu's going to be launched off stage here, making her way back on. Okios is trying to greet her there with a little bit of okay, wait a minute, a little bit of team attack there going on there too.
Like I said, they're really starting to get antsy for Shu's first stock, and it's going to cost Okios a second. Oh my god!
Wow, dude!
And she's hanging on to her stock. She's going to make it back, I think. She is, and no, not here.
But that is such a strong presence to have, though, man.
No, like she went for it. I'm like, dude, she is. she's playing on something right now.
Like Chrono's definitely still started that with like those 2 C4s in a row, but like the fact that she's able to do her part too and take those 2 stocks out so proficiently.
Absolutely, Shu and Chrono's doing their part. Like they're just in sync. That's really just to say. That's really how to just simplify it. Like they're just in sync.
That's the makings of a really good doubles team.
Absolutely,
I'll tell you that much.
These two have been playing with each other for a while in the same region, so they have that chemistry.
They do,
and they're looking to take that chemistry 2 stocks each, and Sockham and Northfields each on their last. This one's looking like a laugher, dude. No idea.
It looks like it may or may not be curtains. I mean, I'm not really seeing any plays that have happened in this particular game that would make me think that Sockham and Okios necessarily have like a direct plan.
Ooh,
look at that! All you need sometimes is just a really good.
I was
really
gonna say that was a really good play, but unfortunately Sockham couldn't recover.
It was a little bit too much to bank on there.
Absolutely. I was gonna say Shu had the sticky on her once again. Let's see what she could have done here. Oh, she has it still, and might as well just end it there.
That's awesome.
Awesome. All right, explosive bending. Not the explosive ending that we were wanting to that set, but an explosive ending nonetheless.
No, yeah, they definitely played. They played off of each other pretty well. But I think the one thing that was really interesting to me, watching them do throughout that set, was they just knew how to play. No, well, more specifically, they knew how to play their own part.
Absolutely.
Very well.
So look at the setup and Shu coming in for the kill. We saw that a lot this set. She went off stage so often just to get the edge guard. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then specifically Kronos was scary proficient with the C4. With or without a teammate. He was just doing some crazy stuff. I wouldn't even say crazy stuff. I think what he was doing is just C4 as advertised, but just really well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Playing that sticky game really strongly and just knows what to do with that C4 once he puts it down, whether it's sticking onto his teammate or sticking onto an opponent or even just leaving on stage.
You name it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's probably the scariest part about Snake, especially in doubles. You're probably focused on yourself and other players around it. You're probably not going to know what that C4 is.
C4 is hard enough for me to keep track of, just in a single match, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's definitely, the C4 on its own is just, honestly what makes Snake such an interesting doubles character to watch.
Absolutely.
And I feel like people know that too. I was saying at the beginning, sometimes people do just prefer certain characters to be played in doubles. And I can't name any examples, but I have seen people who they just don't ever play Snake in regular singles bracket, but they will make that switch over to Snake in doubles. Just because it introduces an element that they normally wouldn't take full advantage of. Really. Yeah. There's other examples too. I would say I've seen a couple of people who go to Hero for that too.
Hero is also one of those characters that just goes, creates chaos wherever he goes. Especially with that menu, you just top deck, and next thing you know, you're blowing yourself up or you're creating massive explosion of death around.
Right, and I mean, I guess that kind of just goes back to what Smash was really designed to be, was kind of just a free-for-all sort of game.
Yeah, a kid's party game.
Yeah, well, I mean, not even that. It's just a game where there's more than 2 people on a screen at a time. And I think that's definitely what they made the game with in mind. So I feel there are certain characters where maybe they're still low tier, maybe they're still not, the tippity tops of tiers, but they're still a lot more competent. There's things that they could just do. There's things you can see them pull off in a match you just wouldn't see them do in a singles match, just because there's more targets to hit, right?
Absolutely, more targets hit and a lot more creativity.
Right.
A lot more creativity.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. Well, looks like we're gonna get our next match here, and it's a doozy one. I believe this is the team of Cyclone and Kiraflex against the team of Eki and Onin.
Eki and Onin.
Onin. For those of you back home, doesn't really need any introduction. burst onto the scene and started beating everyone. May near single-handedly cause a ban of Steam.
Exactly, yeah.
Absolutely. And then Eki, of course, one of AZ's finest. They broke into the scene not too obviously. I think near the beginning of this game cycle.
Beginning of Ultimate, I would say, yeah.
Beginning of Ultimate, put in work, especially once Fortune came back, and now suddenly they're PR. They're like one of AZ's finest, easily probably the best Palutena in the state.
Yeah.
And like definitely a hidden threat if you're not careful.
They're definitely one of those players where it's like I didn't see their name at all, like really like before Ultimate, but pretty much as soon as Ultimate came around, and pretty much as soon as like Ultimate Palu came around.
Yeah.
I mean, she really put the Ultimate in Palu.
Palu,
right?
Ultimate, yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, Cyclone has been taking names.
Cyclone's been tearing it up.
I was to say,
Past like couple of months, like throughout the summer, basically, like well, they started like somewhere around like the early part of this year, where Cyclone's just been you know, he always had like a presence somewhat, like I would say, like in like the top like 32, like 16 area. But bro's making top 8s. Bro's winning outright like a lot of these local tournaments.
It became into top 8, and then it became to those normal top 8s, and then it came to victories, and then it became to even bigger victories. And next thing you know, I think he's probably going to place really high on this next PR season.
Oh yeah, I would say so too. And I mean, and then obviously there's Cureflex too, who
doesn't need any introduction really.
Yeah,
he's a vet.
I think a lot of these players are pretty established.
I was gonna say, like, Cureflex is probably the most, actually maybe not definitely in the Ultimate area, but maybe not over there, as we do have Melee around here too. Right. Obviously players over there like Meds. I'm surprised Axe might be showing up this weekend as far as
for Melee?
For Melee. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, we definitely have some vets here who've been here for like the longest time.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
And Cureflex definitely describes that really well. He's been here maybe Melee or P Plus or Brawl. Probably Project Plus Brawl era.
Well, I don't know if he was like here in this state when that was going on.
Cureflex, I believe, lived in AZ and then moved to California, but now I think he's back in AZ.
So I think he's a little bit like within the same bill as like as K9, where like K9's kind of been like back and forth for some time now. I'm pretty sure K9's also back here, if I'm not mistaken.
I could be wrong, but I haven't heard any confirmation. Yeah, K9 did used to be AZ. He's also been a vet, and then I think he is still in SoCal, but like I think some of AZ's locals have been trying to get him to come down. So
yeah, well there you go. And hey, again, there might even still be a chance that he should show up within this weekend.
Absolutely.
Because I think there's just some players who they're just going to be here for singles, which I mean, it's funny too because I feel like I would have seen most of the players that we would have expected to see by now show up, but yeah, there's still like a lot more players that are bound to show up solely for singles, which is kind of surprising. I feel like the turnout just for the, like I guess you could call them side events, but they kind of look like they're the main event for a good number of the entries that we're seeing here today. I've just been asking around. I just see like a lot of people where they're just like, I'm really just here for doubles.
Doubles is fun. No, doubles is fun. I'm pretty sure I know a couple people that are here just for simply doubles. Singles is obviously the big heavy hitter for a lot of players. So like, okay, that's not big of an issue. If you're not caring about doubles that much, I don't get it. But like, yeah, other focus might be in singles.
Right. Right, that's just a bigger thing for some people.
Absolutely. I'm taking a bite into this slice.
Yeah, man. Jake's Unlimited. It's got like free pizza. It's got free. Well, I was gonna leave it at pizza, but not like a full like free buffet.
Mm-hmm.
And like
I know, like when I walked in here first, I'm like, dude, what is this place? And why have I never heard of it until now?
I know, right? Yeah.
I know.
A lot of people haven't heard of this place.
I know. I'm sure a lot of people actually like this place. Definitely a good family place. And how do I put it? Like Dave and Buster's on crack?
That is Dave and Buster's on crack.
Yeah, I was just saying, like this seems like a Dave and Buster's but on crack. Because like there's a bar, there's bowling, laser tag. It's like borough.
It's like it's kind of just the works at that point.
Absolutely. All right.
I don't remember if Dave and Buster's ever had laser tag. I don't think so, right?
I don't think so. So this will be an interesting set. Well, it looks like both players are ready to go, and we're going to get a double Steve here.
Oh, word. Yeah, we are. Double Steve on both ends.
Absolutely.
Oh, word.
Yep,
That's
we
some
lost that.
SoCal fans.
The main set just ended over there. I believe Shady and Chase beat Base and Embo 3-1.
Word.
Yeah,
Okay, that's actually a pretty good turnout too.
Absolutely. Base and Embo were the top seed of this tournament, but like SoCal, Chase, and they've been crazy.
They've been going at it.
Absolutely. Well, now we focus on here. We got Double Steve on the screen against Double Steve. Luigi and Rob. Speaking of weird teams, Luigi and Rob.
Luigi or Rob? Well, I mean, that's just their main characters.
Absolutely.
But that's true,
like,
though.
In terms of like doubles combos, like Luigi Rob, I'm like pretty interesting combo here.
Yeah, I feel like it's at face value kind of a weird combination. But again, these two players, especially within our state, are very well known. So if you just know that Cyclone plays Luigi, and that and then that Kira Flash plays Rob, then you're just like, okay, if they're teaming, then we're gonna see Luigi and Rob. And there it is, 2 times in a row, dude. Are you serious, though?
Both Luigi and Rob getting spiked by Steve.
Nah,
Man.
bro. Yeah, that
like,
is so crazy.
Bro, what could he have done there? Like, bro, you're just dead there.
Realistically, I couldn't even tell you, man.
I was gonna say.
It's kind of crazy.
Absolutely. Oh, that bagger not gonna do anything there, but Cyclone taking a lot of damage here. I was gonna say from Terraflex, if Rob's not working out, which I don't think he will, but like we may see the Dark Pit, another character he's been, playing.
Yeah,
he plays a lot.
I've seen the Dark Pit already a handful of times.
Absolutely. Ooh, that forward smash from Steve is no joke to deal with.
Does not fuck around.
Absolutely. Owen hanging on to his first stock quite easily. And meanwhile, not a whole lot. Double my cart.
It's just so crazy watching like just one Steve.
The two. Man,
2 of them at the same time, bro? That's wild.
We're probably getting paid, and I'll just letting this play out. Steve definitely a very controversial character.
Still, yeah.
It's still to this very day.
I don't think the controversy was really like there at launch though, was it?
Steve like obviously he broke the internet, and there was a lot of people that were really happy that it got in, and also people that were really upset he got in. I am on the ladder. Well, not on the ones that really weren't that happy when he was at it.
Oh, that you weren't that happy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, not on the ladder. The ladder? I'm like, whatever. Oh, Onan finally.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
It's just a straight up kill stream.
This is a kill.
Everybody's dead.
Everyone's dead except for Rob. And Steve. Excuse me. Everyone's dead except for Steve. Yeah, Kira Flax is gonna need to do some work here.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of work ahead of him to put it as lightly as I literally can.
Absolutely, but he's looking like he's having to play the runaway game right now. Unfortunately, that's not a good strat you want to do. Oh, full diamond on both of them. Oh, wow,
bro! And he's still living it up.
He's still living. I thought that was gonna kill. I
think he ran out of gas.
He may have ran out of gas. Yeah. Unfortunately, not much you could do there.
Yeah, it didn't fill up on his fuel tank, man.
Both of the opponents had 2 stocks apiece, and like he's off stage like, nah, bro.
He's like, nah, man. That's not me.
Mm-hmm.
And they're thinking on potentially switching up the stages. It looks like they're banning, yeah.
They're definitely banning, but I was gonna say I wouldn't be too surprised if they go back to PS2 here. But Cyclone and Kira definitely need to hit that reset button. Because
I agree.
I will not gonna lie to you, that was a little bit of a whipping.
Yeah, especially towards like the ladder.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like, yep. Tier Flags did survive that. What was it, like S-Ray? I said I would send him out, but
I'm like, yep. How are you gonna survive this, bro?
I'm thinking about like, yeah, what it's like coming back to on stage. It's like that's 2 Steve players, bro. That could be tough.
You're getting blocked left and right, like on Twitter.
Just getting blocked left and right, bro said.
And yeah, we are going to see a swap here from Pure Flex to the Dark Pit.
That's right, yeah. And it happened a lot sooner than both you and I thought.
I know. Like, I wasn't expecting a game 2, but hey, here it is. Pit, another interesting character. Like, we don't really see Pit, and then we never saw Pit, and then we saw Zachary go on a run. And now Pit's semi-popular, but still not very, popular.
Yeah, still not like a super common pick, I would say. Like, I don't know. I think it's like one of those characters where it's like every region gets one.
Every region has that one pit.
But I rarely see more than one.
Yeah, I rarely see one. Like, I don't think AZ has a pit other than well, no, I think he's solo piling now, but he used to play Dark Pit.
Word?
I don't think he does anymore.
So we did at one point.
He did it at one point when he first entered Tucson. So he played Dark Pit, but like it just did not work out. Oh wow!
Yikes!
Yikes!
Yeah, this is looking like a very tough second game. And now we got both of them like kind of just trying to fight their way back towards the center stage between Kiraflex and Cyclone. It's like it was going to be getting caught by the lava again. That lava anvil setup is straight devious. One backer from a diamond pickaxe almost took out both of them in one swing.
Anvil's going to do it here too. Like, bro, this is like there comes a moment where it's just like a slaughter fest, and it's just like wow.
It really is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, here we go.
Oh, no, that's a... Oh, my God.
No, no, he got caught by his teammate.
He's alive, he's alive. Oh, my God, that was actually a really scary situation for Cyclone.
That was. I would hate to lose a stock like that. Because you kind of need those right now, bro. You need those right now, bro.
You need those stocks, and I'm surprised he didn't just back.
Yikes, bro. Yeah, no, you really should have.
I was going to say...
Look at how harsh the punish was.
That... He died just because he missed his kill. His kill comes from... At the edge of the stage, your fight's got glad.
Was that like technical? It looked like it was.
If he tech, he probably would have gotten an F smash regardless. So like, there's just one of those you're really not winning there moment.
You know, my ass is not teching that.
Well, like either you ask a tech or you're gonna get F smash like and die really early.
Pick your poison at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that is a tough game to kind of just watch happen.
Yeah.
It's like there are times where it's like you could see, like, for example, like Cyclone trying to like make it back on the stage.
Absolutely.
And you could just see like at the ledge like what's waiting from there, just like an anvil charged up down smash. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, like
straight
you can clearly see the frustration in both Kira and Cyclone. Kiraflex going back to Dark Pit. Very interesting.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice.
Interesting play. Cyclone obviously gonna stick with his green man.
Yep. That's just main man Luigi.
Absolutely. Maybe a different character if it isn't working out. Looks like they're both thinking about it. Kiraflex actually heavily thinking about the character.
Yeah, he's contemplating.
We may just randomly see a Cloud or Sephiroth here.
You think it's so?
No.
Okay, no, back to the Rob.
Looks like he's going back to Rob. Which, oh well, not the biggest issue.
Yeah, no.
I was just saying, I would have laughed if we just saw some random ass Kazuya. A random Kazuya player. I was like, what the heck is this?
So straight up tier list picking.
I know. All those, I don't think I'm allowed to say that.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, ooh. Up till Glenny. I was gonna say, I want to talk about Rob for a second. Like, here we are talking about Steve being busted. How about Rob?
Rob? I don't know. He is a big character.
He is pretty big.
That's really all I
right
have to say
there.
on that. Yeah, that's my contribution to that conversation.
Yeah. But obviously, like, Rob's combos, a character that a lot of people are starting to complain a lot more about, especially since the end of quarantine. Like, pre-quarantine, you probably... Yeah, we all saw the potential in this character, but, like, once quarantine ended and a lot of Rob players, like, started, like, attending more, like, we saw Rob just skyrocket up the tier list. I'm like, this character is interesting, and people would argue he would be the best if he wasn't as big as he is.
Yeah, if he just wasn't as big of a character. Which is kind of funny that they decided to make Rob such a big character. I mean, I guess I can see the angle, but it's like, if you look at how small like the Rob the Robot toy actually is, I don't know. I feel like, I feel like there could be a new Smash, or like even his first inclusion in Brawl could have been like this really like tiny, small like Olimar-sized character, right? And I don't think anyone would have really batted an eye at it. This is like, well,
that's
the Rob the Robot toy.
That's a robot.
You could play with it like an action figure. It was that small.
You know what would be fun if you actually have that robot. Like, you could connect him and use him in his actual controller. It'd be funny, but I'm pretty sure it'd be hard to implement.
So I think like the colored little like spots where you put down like the disc, like the gyros.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure those register as like buttons if you just push them down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That would be really interesting to see.
That would be really weird. Like, honestly, like, forget even like Smash Brothers. Like, just playing any game with just like a circle of buttons around you. would be mega weird. I'd be super down to watch that though.
Speaking of a different game, these two are just literally playing Minecraft, bro.
Yeah, they are starting a survival world, and they are.
And they're fighting the robot Ender Dragon.
Yeah, they are surviving the night, man. They are.
Like, bro.
They are thriving, bro.
They
Folks
were
surviving.
thriving. Absolutely. A clean sweep for Eki, don't they?
Sweet, man.
Absolutely.
They got to make a server or something.
You gotta make a server. You gotta make a realm, bro. You gotta buy everybody.
Yeah, man. They were masters of their realm.
Absolutely. With that being said, we're gonna go to break very quickly. If you want to catch the rest of Doubles Top 8, tune in to BTS Smash.
Yeah, they're hosting us.
Yeah, they're hosting us, and the rest of Doubles will be running on that stream over there. We will be right back, and once we return, we will actually be right back with Squad Strike.
That's right. More Straw Strike coming at you. If you want to follow this doubles bracket, be sure to join us on BTS. I think I'm actually headed over there now, so I'll be seeing y'all over there. Hell yeah.
He'll be seeing you a bit. I'll be doing my own thing.
All right, we'll see you guys in a bit.
See you guys. That was looking really quick.
Yeah.